house always wins. So let's heal.
The idea that one of the great houses is conspiring with Romulans to attack the House of Martok is troublesome. Come to the Kether Lowlands. Worf and I would be honored if you would participate in Mevin's Hegtay. Once we have put our family matters to rest, you may work with Worf and Kimtar to determine our plan of attack.
Okay, so we get new ship equipment and the usual expertise and skill points.
Serve the Empire well.
Okay. This one takes place on Kronos. Oh, I can transport there. That'll be quicker. Hey!
We've destroyed his ship, but Tarson may have already transported agents to the surface. He also appears to have Klingon collaborators already in place. I recommend that you and I beam down discreetly and quickly locate Worf and Maven.
Okay, so Chigren pops up with some information, but it's Kimtar providing some narration. Lady Sorella is expecting us, Captain. We are clear to beam down whenever you are ready. Beam down. I've got my new Klingon person here as well, Belera, or whatever her name is. But let's stick with Thrak just now. That gives me a tactical engineer and a science person on my away team. It looks like most of the House of Martok has returned here to mark the passing of Maven. He was the heir to the house, Captain. They will be diminished without him. We should offer our condolences to Lady Sorella for the loss of her grandson. Where's the Lady Sorella? There she goes.
Thank you for returning my grandson and for aiding my family.
We have had many visitors today to honour Maven's life. You have arrived in time for the next ritual. Maven was very traditional, and Worf has suggested that we perform an akvo in his honour. Together we will follow our ancient traditions by watching over Maven until his spirit is ready for the journey to Stovelcore. The House of Martok would be honoured if you would agree to join us for this ride. Indeed, we will join.
In the flash, before the night, you heard the call of Stovelcore. The warriors singing, cry out your name. Welcome home, welcome home. Let not your heart be filled with fear. The spirit soars on honor's wings. Your heart is singing. You found your way. Welcome home. Welcome home. Thank you for participating in the Akvo. It is important that we remember our traditions. Together, we have kept away the predators that would take Meven's body before his spirit was ready to leave for Stovelcore. Now he may seek the fellowship of Martok and continue the warrior's journey.
Taskas Worf, you are a worthy Jintak to the House of Martok.
Pardon my interruption, Jintak.
We have an urgent security matter. House of Torg warriors were seen gathering in the First City. We have word that they are planning an assault and will be here any moment. They dare to attack during Maven's Akvo? They have no honor.
Send an alert to everyone on the estate. I will see to Lady Sorella. Prepare your men. We will not let these dogs catch us by surprise.
Today is a good day to die.
Here they come. Show them no mercy. More enemies approach.
So, the curs from the House of Torg have tried again to spill the blood of my house.
I call for blood in return. Vengeance will be ours. My son is not present, but I speak for him. Worf, lead a group of our warriors against the House of Torg and put an end to this treachery once and for all. Join Lady Sorella's quest for vengeance? Hell yeah.
After everything you have done on behalf of the House of Martok, I ask that you see this campaign to its conclusion. The House of Torg must not be allowed to survive this day. The House of Torg's main base is located in the Gorath system. I will prepare our fleet, and we will attack while we have the advantage. Take Alexander with you, and he will ensure your ship is recognized as an ally by our fleet. Torg will soon discover that the House of Martok is stronger than he was led to believe. Make contact with the fleet when you enter the Gorath system to receive further instructions.
Return to ship in sector space. Right, so we have to go to the Gorath system. There it is over there. Continue.
We've arrived in the Gorath system. Our transponder signal has been linked to the Martok fleet commander, and we're receiving battle instructions. The IKS Mudge will follow us. Our task is to destroy hard assets that Torg could use to mount a counterattack.
Communication satellites and supply freighters. Let's hope the IKS Mudge survives then. Optional? Yikes.
To battle!
What's a cloak? Oh, there's a bird of prey within range. so now the other one way over there. Crikey, they're awfully far behind. Do they have full impulse or not? Oh, they've engaged the cruiser. Suppose I'd better go and participate in that. Okay. Now, I believe the freighter we need is somewhere around here, so let's check this one. Oh, there it is. Just hang about. by now. Find the next freighter. It's going to be over here somewhere. I think it's that one there, but it is actually.
The House of Torg will be unable to resupply their forces elsewhere in the Empire, and will quickly lose favor. Now, Torg must be brought before the Council, so that we may uncover the depths of his house's treachery.
Beam down and search for Torg. There's my full party of people.
This is the stronghold of the House of Torg. We know that Torg has colluded with the Tal Shiar. Now he's an animal trapped in his own den, which makes him even more dangerous. Torg will be easier to deal with if we can first find and defeat his son, Segen.
We'll follow this plan for now.
Sagen's quarters are up ahead. Sagen is the son of Torg and a mindless follower. He will have supported his father in everything, even treason.
Then we will find Torg. Personal shield Mark III. Better than my current one. Actually no, I'll take that. The leather can have that. She needs body armor though. Let's go this way round. Tell she are agents. Again down.
Torg severed Martok's blood.
Oh, whoops. Missed that. Let's see what Torg severed Martok's bloodline when he killed Maven. Now with Sagen's death, the two houses are forever bound in grief. As we seek Torg, we must keep an eye out for further evidence of his betrayal. We can use what we find when we bring him before the council. Search computers for evidence of Torg's treason. Okay. Where's the computers? Over there. Okay. So we're going back the way we came for just now. So we're on the left side this time. What's in here? Oh, it's just a storeroom like on Forcus 3. Okay, so we're going that way. Follow that way. doors in here for me to record access to. Yep, there is. Okay.
There are a series of log entries here detailing the communications between Torg and the Tal Shiar regarding the destruction of House Martok. This is damning, but it's not enough to convince the High Council that Torg was collaborating against the Empire. We should continue looking for evidence of Torg's treachery.
Search other rooms. Whoa.
These are Romulan shipping containers, but they're filled with Klingon weapons and technology. These crates are similar to those we found in the Vor system. According to the shipping manifests, they're scheduled to be transferred to a freighter with a destination somewhere within Romulan space.
You found
This
we
evidence
need?
connects Torg directly to the information we received from the Romulan Republic captain. Torg is collaborating with the Tal Shiar on a plot that clearly extends beyond a feud between houses.
Beam one of the containers to our ship. Romulans. Now we've got to find Torg. There's Torg up ahead.
Did you think that you could walk into my home, kill my son, and live to tell about it?
Jim Pock will give my house the honour it deserves when you put your heads on display in the Great Hall. Jim Pock will strip your house of honour for collaborating with the Tal Shiar.
Your corruption is poison. You talk of vengeance, but have no comprehension of honor. You see power, yet trade it to our enemies for personal gain. And you rule a great house, yet have no understanding of what makes our people great.
You cannot win, Torg.
Did you think that you could walk into my home, kill my son, and live to tell about it? Jim Pock will give my house the honor it deserves when we put your heads on display in the Great Hall!
Don't talk to me of our people. It is because of half-breeds like Alexander that our people have grown weak. The fact that Martok accepted him into his family is reason enough for me to destroy his house. You have no idea what the future holds for our people. If you knew what the Romulans have told me, you would beg to join us. The Romulans have filled your head with lies.
The Klingon Empire's path to survival is through peace, not war. The great Chancellor Gorkon knew that we must brave the future together, united as one people. This feud will go on forever, and our houses will be diminished unless we put an end to it.
This is your last and only chance, Torg.
You dare insult me with words of peace as you stand there with the blood of my son on your hands? You talk of survival and know nothing of what is to come. I showed mercy when I had you thrown into Urabinte. You're not even worthy of an honorable death. But now I will teach you what it means to die at the hands of a Klingon!
To battle.
Take care of these Pachak and bring me Alexander. I want to teach him a lesson.
Coward! Used as transporter.
Yay, loot.
Torg thinks he's escaped, but we can make sure that he has nowhere to run. We must take the evidence we've collected to the High Council on Kronos and expose the deeds of Torg and his house.
Okay.
The remainder of our fleet has assembled in the system. The House of Torg has called in Romulan reinforcements. But if we stick to our offensive strategy, we will prevail. Form up behind the IKS Taj, and we will teach these fools how to fight ship to ship.
Defeat enemy ships. We are proud to fight with the House of Mark. Right, where's the IKS Taj? Well, I suppose it matters. Let's just go blow stuff up. Ready to leave the system on your command, sir. Ugh, what the hell? Let's transwarp. Ugh. beam down to First City. Here we go, talk to the transport chief. Nah, meet with Worf. Here we go.
Greetings. How may I assist? Fight with honor.
I'm ready to approach the council and testify against Torg.
The evidence that you prepared was sent to the Chancellor's aides. They have also informed me that Torg has arrived on Kronos and intends to challenge our claims. He will not be successful.
Kimtar and I are ready to join you in the Great Hall. Hey. Greet Worf.
It is time. We must confront Torg. Tell me when you are ready.
I am ready. Follow me, he says.
Worf, son of Moog, you have called this council to accuse the House of Torg with treason. Are you prepared to show evidence in support of this claim?
I am Worf, son of Moog, Gintok to the House of Martok, and I accuse House Torg of crimes against the Empire. The House of Martok will show evidence that Torg, son of Cormog, has committed acts of treason by collaborating with our known enemy, the Romulan Star Empire.
Torg, son of Cormog, you stand accused of treason. Do you deny these claims? I do, and I invoke my right to challenge these false claims. I will not stand by and let the House of Martok spread more lies and deceit to this council. Let it also be known that since the half-breed Alexander has killed my only heir, I present Roken as my Chadich. The council recognizes Roken of House Torg as the Chadich.
House Torg has challenged the claim. We will proceed with the Makba. Worf, present your evidence, and since you and your son are both diplomats, I recommend that you get to the point before I lose my patience.
This brave warrior, together with my son Alexander, uncovered a plot by the House of Torg to transfer weapons and classified technology to our enemies in the Romulan Star Empire. We have presented to the Chancellor's aides physical evidence and computer logs that will trace stolen weapons from the exchange through the House of Torg to agents within the Tal Shiar. The Empire's allies in the Romulan Republic have confirmed the evidence, and their testimony will show that Torg was colluding with the Tal Shiar to overthrow one of the great houses. This is treason, and it is a poison striking at the very heart of our empire.
This dishonorable Backtag would say anything to hide the weakness and decay in his own house. The only traitors in this hall are Worf and his human son. We seek to rid the Empire of this weakness, and yet here we stand, falsely accused by a desperate Jintak of a desperate house. It is the right of House Martok to declare vengeance, and I will not deny any of the great houses a chance to bring their claims before this council. We will respect those who honorably uphold our values with words of truth. Alexander, son of Worf,
You are a fugitive before this council. What truth will we hear from the mouth of an escaped criminal?
My incarceration was yet another plot by the House of Torg to silence those who would uncover their treachery. This warrior were confirmed that Kratok of House Torg, Warden of Urapenthe, was being paid to hold me on false charges. The evidence is clear. Torg has formed an alliance with the Tal Shiar and seeks to undermine our empire through subversion and acts of dishonor. We cannot find strength together as one people when leaders like Torg seek to consolidate power through deception and evil acts. Our empire is stronger when we fight together. Torg would rather send Romulan assassins to dispose of those who don't support his personal agenda. There is no honor left in his house.
You seek truth from a fugitive whose escape was orchestrated by an undercover Federation agent? This council has gone mad! Jimpuck, you must not listen to these lies. Under your leadership, we have formed an alliance with the Romulans. How are my actions treason when I simply followed your example?
Torg, do not assume that you have the skill or the reputation to challenge me in this hall, or you will find yourself dead by my own hand. The evidence is clear. Your quest for personal glory and hateful bigotry has blinded you to the difference between an enemy and an ally. You hired Tal Shiar agents to assassinate the heir to a great house of the Empire. We should kill you and be rid of your stupidity for this alone. But it is the finding of this council that your house has lost its way. Your treason has led you to lose sight of honor. The accusation stands. The judgment is discommendation. From this point forward, the House of Torg will be no more.
You have killed my son. You have stripped my house of honor. I will burn in the fires of Gretor.
Father, look out!
But not before I kill you!
Ah!
Alexander!
Oops.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Craigie, he's forever beaming in and out.
Save your strength, son. Help is coming.
I'm sorry. I'm not the warrior I should have been.
You were warrior enough to save me.
I tried to stay true to what I believe. But I've only brought shame upon you and our family.
I could never feel ashamed of you. All that matters now is that you are my son.
I tried to change our fates. I wanted you to live, to be proud of me.
You have done well, Alexander.
Am I going to die?
It will be a good death.
I never thought I would die like this.
You are a warrior.
Do you remember when Mother died?
How could I forget?
Look at me. Look at your son's face. And remember. Always remember.
This tragedy will not be forgotten. I want to thank you for rescuing my son from Rurapente and allowing him to die with honor. You have done much for the House of Martok, but we have also lost much.
We will see Alexander again in Stovokor.
Perhaps, but the pain will remain. Alexander never realized that he truly was Kimtar, both then and now. We must remember to stay true to our beliefs. Only then can we live and die with honor. Until we meet again, warrior.
Farewell, Worf, son of Moog. I want to speak with the Chancellor.
We will make sure the House of Torg is properly punished for their cowardly actions. Torg has been on the Council for many years, and I thought I knew his heart. I was wrong. I had no part in or knowledge of his acts against the House of Martok. For that, he will pay dearly. Sir,
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Here's Lieutenant Stas. I've heard of your recent accomplishments and I would like to congratulate you. Your strength is an example throughout the Empire. I have some Becks I would like to assign to your command. Come and see me at the Academy when you have an opportunity. Speak with Chancellor Jimpok.
talk to the Battle Masters to find out how you can best serve the Empire.
Test of metal. This is the mission that gives a new ship, and we shall see what happens in this mission next time. Bye for now.